Welcome back!
Learn English with real daily conversations.
Speak with confidence.
Simple and fun.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Daily Vibes, where learning English is always easy, practical, inspiring, and fun. I'm Julia.
And I'm Steve. Hello, Julia, and hello to our wonderful Vibe Squad tuning in from every corner of the world today. It is so awesome to be back in the studio with you all for another great conversation.
It's fantastic to see you today, Steve. You look radiant and full of positive energy this morning. Did you have a good start to your day?
I actually did, Julia. I woke up super early today, put on my sneakers, and went for a long, quiet walk around the neighborhood before breakfast.
Oh, wow! An early morning walk? That is definitely something new for you, Steve.
It really is. Usually, I just stay in bed, drink my coffee, and stare at my phone screen for an hour. But today, I decided to change my morning routine completely.
I love that so much. How did it feel to finally do something different with your morning?
Honestly, it felt amazing. The morning air was crisp and cool, the streets were completely quiet, and it gave me a massive wave of positive energy for the entire day.
That is incredible, Steve. And it is funny you mentioned changing your routine today because it connects perfectly with the big topic we prepared for our listeners.
Oh, really? What are we talking about today, Julia?
Today, we are talking about making real changes in your life. Because the honest truth is, if you don't change your daily routine, nobody else will ever do it for you.
Wow, that is such a powerful statement, and it is something that every single one of us needs to hear from time to time.
Exactly. And if you stay with us until the end of this conversation, you will learn some extremely natural ways to talk about your daily habits, your goals, and how to explain lifestyle changes in fluent English.
That is super helpful because talking about routines, habits, and personal goals is something native speakers do in English every single day.
Absolutely. Plus, we have our real-life story, a deep breakdown of essential expressions, common phrasing mistakes to avoid, a practical role play, and a special golden shortcut at the very end to help you beat procrastination forever.
That sounds like a complete masterclass. But before we dive in, please take a quick second right now to tap that like button and subscribe to English Daily Vibes.
Yes, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this episode with a friend or study partner who is also working hard to improve their life and their English.
So, Julia, what made me decide to take that walk this morning was a sudden realization last night. I looked at my day and realized I was doing the exact same thing every single day. Wake up, look at a screen, work, go to bed. I felt completely stuck in a loop.
I totally understand that feeling, Steve. When we repeat the exact same actions day after day, it is so easy to feel stuck in a loop.
Yeah, exactly. And for weeks, I kept waiting for something to magically change. I kept thinking, maybe tomorrow I will just wake up with unlimited motivation. But tomorrow is always just another day.
That is the classic trap. We always tell ourselves, I will start tomorrow. Or the most famous lie of all, I will start on Monday.
The famous Monday. In our minds, everything is supposed to start on a Monday. Diets, going to the gym, saving money, cleaning the house, or studying English grammar.
Exactly. But Monday arrives, life gets busy, and we just repeat the same old habits. That is why I respect that you just woke up today and went for that walk. You didn't wait for a special calendar date.
Thanks, Julia. It wasn't a massive change, just a 20-minute walk around the block. But it made me realize that I am the only person who can actually change my life. Nobody's going to come to my house and push me out the front door.
Imagine if life worked like that. Someone knocks loudly on your bedroom door at 6 in the morning and yells, "Hey, Steve, wake up! It's time to change your life! Let's go!"
That would be hilarious. But that is not real life. In the real world, we have to be the ones who take that very first step.
Definitely. Taking that first step is usually the hardest part of the entire journey. What about you, Steve? Have you ever seen someone struggle with that in real life?
All the time. But what about you, Julia? Have you ever made a lifestyle change like that?
Oh, definitely. A few months ago, I realized I was eating at restaurants and ordering takeout food almost every single evening. It was terrible for my physical health and really bad for my bank account.
Oh, yeah. Ordering delivery food gets expensive so fast. You don't realize how much money you were wasting until you look at your credit card bill at the end of the month.
It really does. And for months, I kept complaining to my friends. I would say, I really need to start saving money and eating healthy meals. But then 2 hours later, I would open an app and order a large pizza.
We all do that. When you come home tired from work, it is so much easier to tap a screen and have warm food delivered to your door than to cook and wash dirty dishes.
Exactly. But one evening, I looked at my monthly expenses and had an honest conversation with myself. I said, Julia, if you don't stop doing this, nobody is going to come into your kitchen and cook healthy food for you.
So, what did you actually do? Did you completely stop ordering food 7 days a week?
No, because trying to change your entire life overnight never works. I decided to start small. I made a rule that I would only cook dinner at home from Monday to Thursday. On the weekend, I allowed myself to relax and order food.
That is such a smart approach. Starting small is always better than trying to make a radical change all at once.
It really is. When you try to change everything simultaneously, it creates too much stress and you end up giving up after 3 days.
I know that exact feeling. Last year, I tried to go to the gym for 2 hours every single day. I think I lasted exactly 4 days.
That is way too much pressure, Steve. You went from 0 days at the gym to 7 days a week.
It was a terrible idea. My entire body was so sore I could barely climb the stairs in my house, and I completely quit working out for the next 3 months.
That is why your 20-minute walk this morning is so much better. It is a small change, but it is a real step in the right direction.
I think so too. It builds your confidence. When you accomplish one small goal successfully, you feel confident that you can do another small thing tomorrow.
Absolutely. It creates a positive habit loop, and habits are truly the building blocks of our daily lives.
That is so true. Good habits build a happy, productive life, while bad habits drag you down and leave you feeling exhausted.
And the reason we stay with bad habits for so long is because they are comfortable. We truly love our comfort zone.
Oh, the comfort zone is a lovely place. The sofa is soft, the television is on, and the pizza is warm.
Yes, it feels warm and safe, but as the old saying goes, nothing ever grows inside the comfort zone. If you want to learn a new language, get fit, or improve your career, you have to leave it.
Just like learning English. Listening to podcasts, practicing pronunciation, and speaking out loud takes real mental effort. It is not always comfortable, but if you do it consistently, it becomes your new normal.
Speaking of habits, if you are enjoying this chat, making a daily habit of watching our English Daily Vibes lessons is a fantastic way to grow your vocabulary.
Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with a study partner. Practicing with a friend makes hard things so much easier because you can encourage each other when motivation drops.
That is a great point, Steve.
But remember, even with a great study partner, you still have to do the work yourself. Nobody can learn English for you. A teacher can explain the grammar, but your own brain has to practice using it.
Now, let's look at the wonderful expressions we used in our chat today, so our listeners can add them to their speaking toolkit.
Expression number 1, stuck in a loop.
When a car is stuck in the mud, the wheels spin, but the vehicle cannot move forward. Feeling stuck in a loop means you are repeating the same unhelpful daily routine without making any progress in your life or career.
For example, I have been doing the same repetitive office work for 2 years. I feel totally stuck in a loop. Expression number 2, start small. Start small simply means choosing a tiny, manageable action first, rather than attempting a massive, overwhelming lifestyle change.
Like Steve taking a 20-minute morning walk, or Julia cooking dinner at home 4 days a week instead of 7. It makes your goal realistic and achievable.
Expression number 3, take the first step, or take a step. This means moving from thinking into physical action. You can't just think about getting healthy. Putting your shoes on and opening the front door is taking the first step. Expression number 4, step out of your comfort zone.
The comfort zone is the safe space where you don't have to work hard or feel nervous, but it prevents you from growing. Stepping out of your comfort zone means pushing yourself to do something challenging.
And expression number 5, break a bad habit.
In English, we don't say destroy a routine or cancel a bad thing. Native speakers naturally say, I want to break the habit of scrolling on my phone late at night.
Now, let's look at a few common mistakes learners make when translating these concepts directly from their native languages.
Yes. For example, sometimes learners say, I will make a new life.
We understand what you mean, but it sounds overly dramatic for an everyday conversation. Native speakers naturally say, I'm making a change, or I'm making a lifestyle change.
Another common one is, I have to exit my comfort.
We always use the full phrase, I need to step out of my comfort zone.
Now, let's put all of these expressions into a realistic, everyday role play between two friends having coffee.
I love this scenario. I'll be the friend who is frustrated with her career, and Steve can give me some practical advice.
Let's do it. Hey, Julia, you look a little exhausted today. Is everything going okay at your job?
Honestly, no, Steve. I do the exact same tasks every single day, and I am so bored. I really feel stuck in a loop at work.
That is tough to hear. Have you thought about applying for a new position or learning a new skill?
I think about it constantly, but I'm scared to make a change. My current job is easy, and it has become my comfort zone.
I totally understand that feeling, Julia.
But if you don't make a change in your life, nobody will do it for you. Why don't you start small?
Start small? What do you mean by that?
Just take the first step tonight. Spend 15 minutes looking at job openings online or updating your resume. You don't have to quit your job tomorrow.
You're completely right, Steve. 15 minutes is totally doable. I really need to break this habit of complaining and finally take action.
That's the spirit. Once you take that first step, the second step is always much easier.
And scene. Look at how smooth and natural all of those expressions sounded in a real-life conversation.
And now, it is time for our favorite part of the episode, the Daily Community Challenge.
Today's secret engagement word is action. ACTION.
Here is your mission in the comments below. Write the secret word
action in capital letters and tell us in one English sentence, what is one small step you can take today to change your routine or improve your English?
For example, action. I am starting small by listening to English Daily Vibes for 10 minutes every morning while having breakfast. We love reading your comments, leaving hearts, and replying to encourage your progress every single day. And now, as promised, here is our golden shortcut, the 2-minute micro-action rule.
How does the 2-minute rule work, Julia?
Whenever you feel lazy or scared to start a task, tell yourself you will only do it for 2 minutes. Read 1 page of an English book, do 5 push-ups, or write 1 sentence. Once you begin, your brain breaks through the resistance, and the momentum keeps you moving forward effortlessly.
That is pure genius. 2 minutes is all it takes to take that first step.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today on English Daily Vibes.
Don't wait for next Monday to start making changes. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and keep your English vibes high.
Have a wonderful week making positive changes, and we'll see you in our next episode. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.